watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
Hi, today is Monday, January 8th, 2024. Welcome to KPVM, Ace Country Radio. We are also streaming online at kpvm.tv. News all the time. I'm Missy Kohler. Former Sheriff Sharon Worley's public memorial service took place on Friday afternoon. News 25 reporter David Preston was there and files this report.
A public service was held on Friday for former Sheriff Sharon Worley at the Pahrump Nugget. Pastor Drake Austin opened the ceremony with a prayer, followed by a family friend who gave her eulogy. Sharon was born a Cherokee citizen on August 8, 1944, to Dana Mae and James Swer. She was adopted by her stepfather, Billy Whitlock, when she was very young, who was in the U.S. Navy. She lived in many different places as a result, including Japan. Their family eventually landed in Mount Vernon, Washington, where she graduated high school in 1962 and attended Old Dominion College with the intent of becoming an educator. She went to visit her mother, Dana, who had just moved to Beatty, Nevada, and bought the South Seas Bar, now known as the Sourdough Bar. While there, she met a cowboy who was a Nye County deputy by the name of Dean Worley. He was stationed at what was then known as the Nevada Test Site. In 1965, they moved to a small farming community known as Pahrump Valley, where they started a family. In 1972, they divorced, and Sharon became a single parent, raising two young children named George and John. During that time, she began working as a sworn special deputy sheriff. In 1975, she would take a job at the Nevada Test Site as a security inspector. Later, her career would take her to do emergency management that included many projects at the DAFT, all while continuing to be a Nye County Reserve deputy. She was mentored by 7 different sheriffs over the years. When she retired from the Nevada Test Site, she was hired as an investigator for the Nye County District Attorney's Office and kept that position until she was elected to the office of Nye County Sheriff in 2014. She held that position until 2023. Sharon's generosity for helping others was also paramount in her life, assisting countless organizations throughout her lifetime. Some of those in attendance at the service included judges, commissioners, many law enforcement officers, Fire Chief Scott Lewis, and family and friends, all who have grown to love and respect Sharon for many years. When the public service ended, Sharon's flag-draped coffin was taken outside and placed on a horse-drawn carriage as part of the procession that would take her body to the Chief Tecopah Cemetery, where she was laid to rest. Following the carriage was a riderless horse in honor of Sharon's love for animals, particularly horses, as she was an avid rider. As the procession made their way down Highway 372, Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue held the American flag while passing under an arch. A separate graveside service was held at Chief Tecopah Cemetery with many in attendance, including Nevada Highway Patrol and Nye County Sheriff Joe McGill. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's Honor Guard carried out the conclusion of the ceremonies by marching to Worley's coffin, removing and folding the American flag, then presenting the flag to her oldest son, George. The family wished to thank everyone for attending, but particularly wanted to thank those who assisted with the planning of the event. All of us at KPVM TV and News 25 send our condolences to the family of former Sheriff Sharon Worley. May she rest in peace.
There was a structure fire early this morning in Logandale that left one woman deceased. Here's Anthony Roberts with the story.
During the early morning hours today, January 8th, The Moapa Valley Fire District was dispatched to the Liston area of Logandale, Nevada for a structure fire. Upon arrival, the firefighters found a double-wide trailer completely engulfed in flames. The firefighters courageously entered the burning structure to locate the occupants inside. Regrettably, the rescue efforts resulted in the discovery of an elderly woman inside her shower. Firefighters administered CPR to the female but was unable to save her. The elderly woman was declared deceased at the scene. According to the report, the incident is currently under investigation and is being treated as suspicious. The victim's identity has yet to be released at this time.
A new grant has been approved for the College of Education and Human Development. Here's RJ Camacho with the story.
The U.S. Department of Education has announced a funding of $2 million alongside a subaward of nearly $800,000 for the College of Education and Human Development at the University of Nevada, Reno, in order to support science vocabulary development in adolescents. The grant will also involve extensive collaboration with both regional and national educators. Diana Townsend, who is a professor of literacy studies, played a crucial role in securing the grant, which is titled Words as Tools, Vocabulary Development for Emergent Bilinguals for Science and Beyond. Townsend went on to state that this award is an opportunity to fill a real need for adolescents who are learning English in Nevada and around the country. The language of science is very technical and abstract, especially if you are learning it in a new language. Words as Tools will help adolescents build deep and flexible word knowledge in science in really engaging ways so that they are ready to learn important science ideas. The Institute of Education Science, which Diana Townsend is the co-principal investigator for, was founded in 2002 and is the research branch of the U.S. Department of Education. Through this grant, the research team will be developing and testing a new intervention for emergent bilingual adolescents called Words as Tools. The intervention is to be designed for use in English as a secondary language class in order to help promote the development for deep and flexible word knowledge. This is also known as metalinguistic awareness. The goal of this research is in order to aid development and testing an intervention that can help bridge the gap between ESL classrooms and mainstream science classrooms.
The Red Cross could use your help. We'll tell you how you can get involved after the break. We'll be back.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Today, the Red Cross issued a blood shortage emergency. Here's more on the story with Anthony Roberts.
Today, January 8, 2024, the American Red Cross declared a nationwide emergency blood shortage, driven by the lowest number of blood donors in 2 decades. Critically low levels of blood supplies across the country pose a potential threat to patients' care. Over the last 20 years, the number of people donating blood to the Red Cross nationwide has plummeted by over 40%. With fewer donors, even minor blood collection disruptions, like the nearly 7,000 unit shortfall nationwide between Christmas and New Year's Day, significantly impact blood product availability, potentially leading to dire consequences for patients requiring emergency blood transfusions. The current hospital demand for blood outpaces incoming donations. In recent weeks, the Red Cross had to limit distribution of type O blood products, one of the most transfused blood types, to hospitals. The Red Cross plays a crucial role in maintaining the country's blood supply, contributing around 40% of all collected blood. To meet the needs of patients in over 2,500 hospitals and transfusion centers, the Red Cross must collect 12,500 blood donations and 3,000 platelet donations daily. Donors can schedule an appointment using the Red Cross Blood Donor app by visiting redcrossblood.org or calling 1-800-RED-CROSS.
The 4th annual Nature Health Farms Petting Zoo fundraising event is happening this Saturday, January 13th. News 25 talked to the owner, Alex DeJean, to tell us about the event.
John Kohler reporting from Nature's Health Farm for KPVM News. This is Alex DeJean. It's his birthday this weekend, and the kind of birthday for the farm also, is it not?
Yeah, 4th anniversary. 5th anniversary.
5th? 4th? Let's call it 4th. Fourth tries harder. Hot air balloon rides? What else is going on?
Petting zoo, hot air balloon ride. We got this crazy DJ.
Yeah. We're going to have lots of fun. It's 10 to 4. I'll give you the easy directions. You go north to Bell Vista, Blag to Bonark, and they're down Bonark Road. So Bell Vista, Blag, Bonark, you're there. And Nature's Health Farm is going to be great. We got it is like a working farm, but also lots of critters and friends to like just wander around with freely. And this is kind of exciting. You've got the little Red Barn Zoo, Red Barn Wedding Chapel. It's the only wedding chapel in Pahrump. So if you need to get opening up the Red Barn, and it's a beautiful little chapel. Nice setting for a nice wedding and all the amenities. And you've got packages going from little to small and back in between. I mean, so exciting stuff happening. It's here Saturday, 10 to 4. I'll be here representing and probably saying goodbye. This will be about my last thing I'm doing in Pahrump. Is we're heading north to Alaska, but got to stop at the farm on the way out and get our share of animals and critters and furry friends. So we'll hope to see you here.
Pat Lemming with Never Forgotten Animal Society is here to tell us about an adorable cat named Stitches.
Hi everyone, this is Pat with Never Forgotten Animal Society at 3091 North David Street in Pahrump between Blag and Leslie off of Bell Vista. In my arms, I happen to have a wonderful little girl by the name of Stitches, and her motor is really going right now. She likes being around people. She likes being held. She is used to being in a home. She had been adopted out a while back, but she came back because her dad went in the hospital, and we don't believe he'll be coming back out. So she's kind of at a loss right now as to why she's here. So she's looking for a good home. She's got her brother with her, and they are both orange and white. And they are fixed. They've had all their shots. They have their rabies certificate, and they are microchipped. So if you're interested in coming in and seeing Stitches or her brother, we are located at 3091 North David Street in Pahrump, off of Bell Vista between Leslie and Blag. And our adoption fee for a cat is $125, and that includes everything. So that includes the spay, neuter, microchip, all of the vaccinations, and rabies certificate as they walk out the door. If they don't happen to be weigh enough to be spayed or neutered, then we have what's called a foster to adopt program, and that is where you get to take them home, integrate them into your house until they get enough weight on them that we can get them spayed and neutered safely, and that is usually about 3 pounds. So if you're interested in any of our cats or any of our dogs or puppies, we happen to have 22 puppies on site right now, and we have a lot of kittens and cats available as well. So if you're interested, no appointment is necessary. Just come on in. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 until 5 every day, and on Sundays from 9 until noon. And you're welcome to come by, and no appointment necessary. Our phone number is 775-537-8674, and we look forward to seeing you.
Here's Mikey with your look at sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports. The Raiders in their final game of the season, taking on the Broncos at Allegiant Stadium yesterday. Late in the first quarter, O'Connell with the handoff to Jacoby Myers. Touchdown. Broncos on the rush. The pass to Jerry Jeudy. Tie game. Check out this pass by Aiden O'Connell to Tucker. Beautiful. That sets up this touchdown by Devontae Adams. Jacoby Myers wide open here in the fourth. Raiders end the season with a victory, 27-14. Now we turn our attention to the Super Bowl, coming to Vegas February 11th. Wild card round starts this Saturday. Golden Knights welcome the Islanders on Saturday. First period, Jack Eichel from the slot, 1-0. Late in the second period, game tied at 1. Stevenson with the setup. Dorofeev tips it in. Nick Waugh makes it 3-1. Golden Knights go on to win 5-2. Golden Knights play the Avalanche in Colorado on Wednesday. From Valley Trojan girls basketball, they're at home tonight taking on Coral Academy, JV in progress, varsity at 6:30. The boys are actually on the road against Coral Academy. That's your look at sports on News 25.
After the break, we'll have your health report and weather, so stay with us.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. Research continues to show how ultra-processed foods like frozen meals and packaged snacks can be harmful to your health. And now another study has discovered a possible link to depression.
This is no surprise. There is a connection between our mood and the foods that we eat. What we eat every day is a daily investment in how we feel.
Dr. Susan Albers is a psychologist for Cleveland Clinic. She was not part of the study, but says ultra-processed foods trigger the release of dopamine into the brain, which makes you feel good. It's also why we tend to crave them. However, as the study found, participants who ate a lot of ultra-processed foods, particularly foods with artificial sweeteners, were at higher risk for developing depression. Researchers are trying to figure out why that is, but note it could have to do with how artificial sweeteners affect the brain.
While there is a link between depression and ultra-processed foods, we can't say that there is a causal link. People who are depressed may reach for ultra-processed foods because they are comforting and convenient. When you are feeling depressed, you may not have the energy to shop, prepare, or cook food.
Dr. Albers says if you want to cut back on ultra-processed foods, try swapping out packaged snacks for fruits, nuts, or seeds. She also suggests reading labels before buying. If it has ingredients you can't pronounce, it's best to avoid.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
That wind sure does make things chilly. Taking a look outside at the Lerner and Rowe weather cam, it just looks breezy and a little tranquil, and then there's that snow on the mountains. We'll find out more from John in just a bit. He'll be in with weather.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios, all up and down the Ace Country Radio Network and your computer, mobile device, whatever you like, on the connected to the World Wide Web, www.kpvm.tv. And check out this weather map. It's gorgeous and majestic. Fernley and Fallon and Carson City all checking in at 37 degrees. Weather triplets, not very often we see that at the top of the map. Tonopah hit 30 and said that's enough. You're the Cool Spot Award winner. 33 in Goldfield. Beatty, a majestic 45. 50 wonderful degrees makes Amber goes to the hot spot. Out in Las Vegas, it's 46. And in Death Valley, 62. But here in the paradise of Pahrump, let's take a look at our current temperature. 42 degrees. Sweater weather, definitely. And Mrs. Kohler looks good in a sweater, so I'm unfortunate for that. High today at 47. Yeah, it was a chilly day. Sun rose this morning at 6:55, set this evening about 4:45, and we enjoyed a gorgeous sunset and kind of seeing the last vestiges of the dying sun off in the west as we head to a low tonight of 27 degrees. Humidity at 35%. Smells like a single cloud in the sky. And look, there it is on Tuesday. One single cloud drifting through our world at 4 miles per hour. So it's going to take its time. Temperatures sticking around 52 degrees for the next 3-4 days. Sunshine for the most part. It starts to cloud in on Friday. This weekend, wind's going to kick up on Sunday a little bit to about 12 miles per hour. We will see some clouds, but no real talk of rain. And temperatures ranging up into the upper 50s. Dare we say close to 60? Oh, dare to dream as we head into the weekend. Now it's going to be great. And back to the desk. Here's Missy.
Thanks, John. Well, that's our time for tonight. We thank you so much for watching News 25. I'm Missy Kohler. I hope you have a great night.